What's up, everybody? I am the Night Owl, here to do some more Neon Dynasty drafting. I probably should be playing some Sealed to practice for the Arena Open, but nah, I want to draft instead. Y'all want me to draft instead? I don't know. Maybe you guys want to see some Sealed content, but for now we're drafting. This is the content that you get. This is what is happening. We're doing a draft. Yeah, I plan on playing a little bit in the Open this weekend. We'll see how it goes. I haven't actually played in one of these Arena Opens, so I don't know. I don't know how deep I'm going to go, because from my understanding, you can like enter multiple times and then keep going for it. I don't really know how deep I want to dive into it. I'll give it a shot, you know. Kind of just for fun. I don't really take the competitive stuff too seriously anymore these days, but it's still nice to put yourself out there. Okay, so we opened a nice rare, Ogre Head Helm. I like rares like this. That, you know, it's just a reasonable 2-drop. It's not like it's like going to get caught in my hand or anything like that. The reconfigure 3 on this is really nice. Like, reconfigure 3 for the +2/+2, I think that's really a nice cost there, just without even the text on it, like the sacrifice draw card text. I think this card's pretty good. And then, of course, it can allow you to refill your hand. So really nice, and it's an artifact. Just does a lot of things. It's really nice. I think the number 2 card I like in this pack is Narika. This card also impresses me. You can just draw a bunch of cards off this while also being a reasonable body. Attacks well as a vigilant creature. I mean, you don't really block with it a ton, but it still can be a problem. Don't really care about like going in for something like this. I think Containment Construct is also a reasonable option here. Like maybe more than Narika, because it doesn't even like commit you to a color, and does kind of a similar thing while also being an artifact. It like kind of like allows you to like draw some number of cards, and then is like kind of a nice synergy piece. We'll start with the Ogre Head Helm though. I think that's where I want to be. What about this? I think I'm going to take Long Reach of Night here. Could be Invigorating Hot Spring, but I think Long Reach of Night's a little bit better. This card seems to be really good. I don't know, it's funny. Like, this is one of those cards, and I feel this way about this format a lot. There's like a lot of cards where it's like, in some situations, the cards rock, and in some situations, the cards are really bad. And, you know, maybe it's just my complaining nature, but I feel like every time I have this card, it's like my opponents just have like some sort of like board state where it doesn't really matter and don't really do all that much. And then when my opponents will play against me, it's like I want all of my resources exactly, and they're about to like 3-for-1 mate. It's insane. So hopefully we can lean more into that. Also, I have not played the red-black deck yet. Yeah, I kind of want to lean that way. Hot Springs is another option, but I don't really care about this card. I think it's fine. And like, so granted, it's a red card here, so I could be like leaning into red, but it's also a multicolored card, so like I'd have to be exactly red-green, where if I pick this, like, and red doesn't work out, I can still like lean into another direction. None of the commons are really that noteworthy, so we'll just, we'll take Long Reach and be happy with it. Oh, Rabbit Battery. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I want Rabbit Battery. I think doing things like this, like kind of like cheap artifact, like efficient, like sort of focused, proactive piece is better than something like Kami's Flare, even though I am in red. In Crimson Vow, this would have been like one of the best commons, but here it's just more important to like be kind of doing the thing on your own. Goshintai of Hidden Cruelty is like a decent card. I think if Rapid Battery wasn't here, I might even consider it. It picks on a good number of creatures. Being Death Touch creatures fine. It's an enchantment itself. Reasonable. I don't think I want to go in for Mech Titan Core. I'll let somebody else do that. I'll take the Rapid Battery. We're doing it. Oh, we're doing it, team. My God, it's happening. Okay. Alright, so we got an Oni called Anvil. Kind of the best card in the pack. I mean, there's Octopus, Flare. That's a good sign, though. I'm not crazy about passing double Flare. I think red's going to dry up a little bit in pack 2, but it's fine, whatever. There's even some black cards in the pack here. Intercessor's Arrest. These green cards in the Intercessor's Arrest make me worried. I mean, there's actually a bunch of good cards in this pack. I wonder what people are picking. Because, yeah, Arrest, Fade. I think this card's good. Octopus, Kami's Flare, like this. With 3 cards out of this pack and all of these cards being here, Moonsnare or Moonstruck Hacker, like, I wonder what people are picking out of it. Kind of makes me nervous almost, but we're going for it. We're doing it. It's happening. Oh, Song Shaper. Great. Again, I think I want it more than Voltage Surge here. We're just going to go in on, like, the aggro plan. And maybe I should take the Voltage Surge. I should consider that. I think Song Shaper is better. I think Song Shaper is better and more important because you really just want to have cheap creatures that beat. This can be nice. It does do things. But I think I just want Song Shaper, I think. I'm already kind of like in the artifact beat plan. It just, like I said, you want to be like doing the proactive, aggressive thing. I think I'm going to take it over the Volt Surge here. I'll take a Kami's Flare. Ooh, but a Reckoner Raid. Nope, I think it's Reckoner Raid. I think it's okay to Reckoner Raid. Kami's Flare would be good. I mean, I wonder if I'm going to regret passing all this removal, but like this is the best 1-drop in the format, and I want to solidify myself in red-black a little bit. This cuts the black card. I mean, I'm passing all of these red removal spells. Red is going to be tough in pack 2, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't really care that much, actually. And then this really helps like my nice aggressive start here. It's not an artifact, but it doesn't matter. It just drains. So this deck is like kind of built to like slowly drain the opponent. Like you put a ton of pressure out, and then you drain them with things like Reckoner Raid, Owning Cold Anvil. You attack with the monkey equipment. You know, do that kind of stuff. Some white cards in the pack that are decent, but it's like I don't feel like I'm missing here. Yeah. Okay, what do I think about this one? What do I think about this one? It could be Peerless Samurai, but I'm not super crazy about it because I don't plan on having too many expensive cards. So like the mana value aspect of this card doesn't seem amazing. Also, I probably am going to have a bunch of creatures to attack with. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to take Clawing Torment. Again, it's like it fits into the kind of like Death by a Thousand Cuts nature of the deck and helps me like get attacks in. I think this card's actually kind of decent in a deck that looks like where I'm headed here. So we're going to go with this. I don't think it's Gift of Wrath or Explosive Entry. Nothing really for me here. We'll take You Are Already Dead. All these cards are kind of bad, though, so I don't really feel... I'm actually almost getting the best card of the pack here, so... take Papercraft Decoy. It could be Crackling... Well, maybe it's... I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Papercraft Decoy. It's just a cheap artifact, 2-drop creature, and it also like gives me a little bit of card advantage, like something I could like sack to Anvil proactively, draw a card out of it, and that actually kind of like works out nicely. And then it's just nice to have another cheap creature that's also an artifact. I don't think it's either of these two. I don't think it's Reckoner Shakedown. Basically, it could be Dead to the Kami. Maybe I underrate that card, but it doesn't really seem like all that important. Yeah, I can play Kami of Industry. There's an argument for Dismal Backwater here, I guess, where like maybe I find like a blue spell that I want to play. Yeah, I mean, Kami of Industry is really unspecial, though it does like do like a little bit, like giving like a 3-mana creature like haste, like this can be a thing. I'm gonna take Dismal Backwater here, though. I don't think I'm gonna miss this too much, and this gives me like an opportunity if I like do get something blue that I want. I think that's fine. Ooh, Unstoppable Ogre, perfect. You're Already Dead. Thundersteel Colossus, probably not Thundersteel Colossus deck. I am an Unstoppable Ogre deck. What do I think of this one? Could be Kindle Fury. I think I'm gonna take Shadow Walker, though. I'm going to take Shadow Walker. This is a card I'm not too crazy about, but in a deck like this where I'm like attacking with like a bunch of cheap creatures, I actually like, and like smacking them for 5 actually is like big game. Kindled Fury, I can just pick this up whenever. It's super unspecial. A Dramatist Puppet, don't plan on playing it, but it's an artifact creature, will do it. Searchlight Companion, this actually could be a card. I mean, it pairs good with like the Shadow Walker. Oh, and an Explosive Entry, okay. Lizard Blades, here we go. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. This card kind of owns. I mean, it hits hard, and is just a 2-mana artifact creature. Like, this is exactly what I'm in the market for. Not really much else in contention in this pack. I could end up being like an Iron Apprentice deck if this comes back around, which is a good chance it will. Or maybe Inkrise Infiltrator if I get like some more ninja synergies. Not an amazing pack for me, except for the rare that I open naturally, if it can port me. Mechanaut's really good, but it's like not the card, even though I got the backwater. I'm not going to splash this card, I don't think. So we'll take Lizard Blades and be happy with it. So there's Bloodfell Caves. I don't think it's either of these. I think it's Kumano Faces Kakazan. So it could be Dokuchi Silencer, because like it does give me like some like removal options, I suppose. But like with a deck like this where I like have like these like 2-drops I want to play, like Kumano is actually good. Like it pings. I mean, like getting like Lizard Blades is like a 2/2 immediately is like really good, and then it turns into like a decent creature of its own. It's not Invoke Despair. I'm too red heavy to cast the quadruple black. I could be missing on Silencer, but I think this card's like only fine. I mean, it can do things. But the fact is that you have to like have like a reasonable attack anyways. It's like, okay, like this card is like kind of turns your creatures into removal spells, but like if they have like some annoying blocker that's like stonewalling you, this card doesn't actually help you punch through that because you gotta get through the blocker first. So like, I don't know. It seems okay. Now we'll take Kumano Faces Kakazan. I think that this is like more in line with what we want to be doing here. This is Okiba Reckoner Raid, I think. Again, it could be Lethal Exploit, but I just wanna get in and bash, guys. I just want to bash the snot out of people. Bunch of decent green cards. Like I said, the red is drying up, which I kind of expected. I expected this to be kind of the weak pack. But the fact that people were... I think pack 3 is going to be good for red, because, I mean, the fact that people were, like... I felt bad passing all those, like, Kami's players and whatever, but, like, people were passing them to me on my right? So I think it should be okay. Yeah, it's not like Terrarium or Raito Sentinel or anything like that, so... Easy Reckoner Raid. Easy Reckoner Raid. Here I think I'm going to take Twisted Embrace. I got to think about this. So it could be Nezubi Prowler because it's another 2-mana artifact creature attacker. But I do need like some removal, right? And this is a Twisted Embrace. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe that this is where I should be. Am I like really passing on the Prowler here, though, is this bad? Like, I haven't actually had much of a chance to play this card. In some ways, it's just a 2-mana 3/1. But in other ways, I mean, it's like really solid. But like, is it good enough that I want to pass it over like a strong like removal spell? The reason I like Twisted Embrace and I'm considering it a little bit more than like the Kami's Fire or whatever is because it kills anything, right? I mean, it just like kills the creature of any size, which is way more important while also power pumping my team. Maybe this is wrong. I think I want the Twisted Embrace here though. Another Reckoner Raid. Let's do it. It's not Okiba Salvage. The Zombie Fly is just not important. It's not Return to Action or Explosive Entry. Yeah, easy Reckoner Raid. Easy Reckoner Raid team. Oh my. Yeah, here we go. Heiko Yamazaki. This card's actually good. This card's actually good. I got a bunch of cheap artifacts and artifact creatures. I could use some more artifacts in this deck. It's true. It's true. But I'm sure I'll find some. I still got a pack and a half to go. And this card actually like really can kind of own. I don't have that many Samurais or Warriors. I got what? I got like Unstoppable Ogre's a Warrior. This is a Rogue. So it kind of has to like attack on its own. So it might not end up playing out that well, but it's like it's going to be better than Aki Emberkeeper, Papercraft Decoy. We can now that we know that we have this, we can set it up a little bit more. I'm going to board this puppet. Okay. Here, I actually don't know. I've never seen Gift of Wrath in play, but this is looking like it could be a Gift of Wrath deck. Other options, Undercity Scrounger. I don't think I want a second You're Already Dead, though. Maybe. Maybe. This does make treasures. Maybe it's the Undercity Scrounger. It's another artifact. The thing is, it's not much of a beater, you know, and I'm really aggressive. But it does make treasures, which like help with like Oni Cult Anvil and things like that. And oh, I took it. Yeah, I think that was better than like Gift of Wrath. Here I'll take Ambusher. It's better than Samurai, I think, it being an artifact creature, and the lifelink will be like kind of nice. I could like ninja things like, you know, Unstoppable Ogre and the Searchlight Companion and kind of buy him back. Yeah, I think Peerless Samurai is okay, but I think I want Ambusher here. I'll take Iron Apprentice. I'm not really crazy about this card. I see people play it. It's just really low impact, but these cards are kind of not what I want to be doing. So we'll take the Iron Apprentice. I don't know how I feel about it though, especially when, like, if I didn't have like a million 1-drops, it'd be one thing. Okay, so this is actually kind of a pick. Do I want the mana fixing card, or do I want this Takuchi Silencer? I think I want the Silencer. I really want the mana fixing, so maybe this is stupid, but this card will actually like will kill problems that other cards won't. I think it's just like too irreplaceable to not go for it here. We'll take the Kindled Fury. I don't know if I'm playing it. Ooh, another Clawing Torment. Yeah, this might make the deck. So I already basically got a deck, you know. I mean, this is a deck. We'll just fill it out a little bit more. I'm probably not playing 2 paper. Yeah, I'll keep it in, whatever. And another Return to Action. Certainly not playing 2 of these. I don't even know if I'm playing the first one. Tatsunari, huh? Well, how many enchantments do I have? A bunch, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it better than Dragonspark Reactor? I think it might be. Like, if I get to play an enchantment after this card, like with as much damage as I'm doing, like, it's really insane. And it's just a 3-mana 3/3. Like, that's really solid. Dragonspark Reactor is good, and when you can like really like charge this up, it's like powerful, but it's a little risky. Like, it has the problem where like if you draw it as like one of your last cards, it actually is like kind of bad. It's not actually a card that like attacks. Like, don't get me wrong, this card is really good, but I think just playing a 3-mana 3/3 that has the ability to make another 3-mana 3/3 out of nowhere is like kind of better. And I am gonna play like a number of these enchantments. Like, I don't know. I think it's good. Here's Patchwork Automaton. Here we go. Let me make sure it's not Containment Construct. I really don't think it is, but let me just make sure that it's not like, I mean, it works with Takuchi Silencer, actually. I've never seen that interaction, but that's actually kind of good. Nah, it's Patchwork Automaton. Oh, another Song Shaper. Perfect. Steelbreaker's good. Centipede's good. I might play this. It's good because I got the Anvil, but nah, Song Shaper. Song Shaper all day. Oh, Behold the Unspeakable, huh? The first time in the history of me playing this format am I going to be passing that card. This is kind of a worrisome pack, actually, because we got Behold. I mean, I say worrisome. I got a deck here already, but, you know. Maybe Blade Blesser is, like, the only card that I might actually play. I'm probably not going to play Terminal, Puppet, Crackling Emergence. I might play Blade Blesser, though. I might play Blade Blesser. Yeah. think that Tatsunari pick was right. It was close. Oh, okay, so this is actually tough. Do I want Boar or do I want Leech Gauntlet? Leech Gauntlet's pretty good, but I'm really aggressive, so the lifelink doesn't matter as much. And it's pretty good, but in some ways it's just a 2-mana 2/2 lifelink, and it already got a bunch of 2-mana spells, whereas like Boar like gives me like some like top end and a pump spell. It's tough. I actually think it's Boar. If I didn't have like my 2-drop slot really filled out nicely, then it might be Leech Gauntlet, but I think I just want like the power pump card. I mean, I'm gonna have multiple menace creatures. Like it's really good like on this, like they go to like double block and I could just like blow them out or something like that. I think it's Boar. There's definitely merit for something else there, though. Here I'll take the Samurai, I think. I don't know if Samurai's going to make it being, like, a non-artifact, non-enchantment creature. But I don't think it's Automated Artificer. I think that, like, it's just... This is just too weak, and I don't need to, like, ramp out, like, my, like, mana spells or anything like that. It's not Brute Suit. It's not a third Decoy. I'll take Samurai. Seems unlikely. Seems unlikely. Team. Look at this. Look at this. I could cry. Clearly this, I'd take the Steelbreaker if it wasn't for the Anvil, but it is the Anvil. We have an Anvil. I'm really excited for this. Hopefully I don't just get like ruined here, embarrassed. We'll take Hoverbike here. Yeah, Hoverbike could be a card. Hoverbike could be a card. I mean, it helps my cards like Silencer. It helps me like get attacks through. It's an artifact. I can play it at instant speed, like surprise them. Yeah. Yeah. Gift of Wrath or the second Surgelight Companion? I don't know if either are making the deck. I think I'm going to take the Gift of Wrath because I just really don't think I'm going to play the second Searchlight Companion, though maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I do want the second Searchlight Companion. In fact, yeah, I'm going to take it. I really don't think I'm playing Gift of Wrath, and if I do, like, I don't think I'm going to miss it. I'll take Goshinta here. We'll see if it makes it. This is kind of not really in line with what I'm doing here. Easy Steelbreaker. Crackling Emergence, probably not playing it. Shadow Walker, not playing that. I might not even play the first one. 19, we have a deck. What we have here is a deck. I really didn't get much in the way of removal, but I'm not too sad about it. Like, I passed all of those Kami's Flares or whatever, but whatever. Okay. Alright, so all 3 raids, maybe. Definitely the Clawing Torments, probably the Silencer at this point. Tatsunari, we'll see about you. Play the Long Reach of Night, though I'm not really that grindy. I think it's still going to be fine. Play Twisted Embrace. Kamana faces Kakazan, the Rabbit Battery, the Lizard Blades, the Helm, the Song Shapers, the Ogre. Probably Heiko, though this didn't really, like, there's not too much to be done with this. There's enough that I think it's fine. We'll look at it, though. This is something to keep your eye on. Steelbreaker, Boar, 2 Anvils, Automaton. Alright, let me sort this out from here. Nah, I'm gonna put this as like a 2. I mean, it's like basically a 2-drop. I'm still gonna put it over here though, just because it's not like a proactive creature or something like that. Alright, so probably gonna play 16 lands in this deck. I could play 15. That seems really ambitious though. I'll play 16 probably. So 2 more cards. I think I want to play the Hoverbike. It's not like insane or anything, but it's decent. It works well with Silencer. Like I said, it'll help push things through. It is like a flying creature. Like, so I could put like the Lizard Blades on it, I suppose. And there's the Searchlight Companions. Okay, so how many ninjas do I have? I just got the Silencer, right? So like, the ninja thing doesn't like really matter that much. And then how many artifacts actually do I have in this current build? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I honestly, like, I think I just want, like, whatever the cards are. I think I want 2 artifacts. I could be missing by playing You're Already Dead. It does give me attacks that I might not have otherwise. I'm also, like, kind of not actually impressed with Heiko in this deck. I think it's going to be rare that I'm like attacking with just a warrior, and I'm going to have an artifact in the graveyard that I can cast, and I don't know. Like, maybe it's a mistake. There are definitely going to be situations in board states where it's good, but it's one of my most expensive cards and one of my least, like, sure cards to be good. Because just a 4-mana 3/3 ain't really good enough. That's just not really good enough. You really want to be doing the thing, you know? That's part of the reason why I think the white one's a little bit better. First of all, there are just more enchantments and, like, enchantments that you want to buy back. And, like, it also kind of fits the enchantment deck better, which also has, like, a little bit more of, like, a defensive slant to it often. And it's just a cheaper creature, so that like it just kind of like it's less obtrusive in your deck. You tend to in the white decks have like a little bit more just warrior samurai attacking individually action, you know. So it just fits into the deck that it's doing a little bit better. This card is good though. Right. Yeah. So I think I play the hover bike. I think hover bike's fine. And then I think I want to play like maybe like Searchlight Companion. It's another flyer. Let me think about that. How many enchantments do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? That's plenty for Tatsunari. I mean, like I kind of wish I had more, but it's just a 3-mana 3/3, which is fine. And then like again, if I do the thing, like it's such a big boon. It's like it's incredible, right? So, and I have a bunch of 1-mana enchantments. So you know, granted, these are probably going to leave my hand before I cast Tatsunari, but maybe not, you know. And then the reason that's nice is because if I can do this like all in one swoop, like on my turn 4, I can go like, you know, Tatsunari plus an enchantment, and then they don't have as much opportunity to interact with it. Get way ahead. Alright, so what cards want artifacts? Automaton, Songshaper, Heiko, Steelbreaker, Anvil, obviously. So what I'm wondering is if Iron Apprentice is good enough. I really think this card's so low impact. Just a 1-mana 1/1, and sure it dies, it like moves its counter, but like, I don't know. Even as an artifact creature, it just seems so tiny. So small. Just a tiny little baby boy. That I feel like I want to play something more impactful. Like Searchlight Companion. Could be Papercraft Decoy. Could be Papercraft Decoy. I don't know. It could be Ambusher too. How much stuff do I, like, is buying anything back really that good in my deck? Not particularly. I mean, Hover Bike I can buy back. Like, so if like I could like Ninja Ambusher, buy back Hover Bike, get another tap, get another cast. Like, that's kind of good. That's kind of good. You are an artificer, so you're not even a warrior. You are a shaman. I'm thinking Heiko's actually maybe not even that good. It's like decent, but really unspecial, I think, in this deck. In fact, I think I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to play one of the Searchlight Companions, and maybe the Iron Apprentice? No, maybe the Ambusher, actually. Kind of like Ambusher. What does Ambusher actually really do for me? The reason I don't like Ambusher is because the 4-mana 3/2 lifelink, like just casting it as is like really not very good. Like, that's just not a good enough creature to typically cast in most situations. The Ninjutsu's fine on it, but, you know, it's such like a negative tempo play in a deck that's like really, really tempo oriented. And even though you're not always the aggressor, even when you're trying to count on being the aggressor, like, the lifelink is just less important for me than it would be for like a green deck that's trying to stay alive, you know what I mean? So it's like, what is this really offering me besides being a fine artifact creature? What is it really offering? I think I'm going to play Papercraft Decoy. It's another 2-drop creature, and because I have the multiple anvils, I can kind of sacrifice this. So it's nice when you can sacrifice this at will, so you can more readily draw the card off of it. And so it's like another 2-drop creature that will generate some amount of advantage for me. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Missing a little by not playing this. I feel like this could be really nice in some board states. Like, I just don't have a lot of interaction. This actually like lets me attack into a bunch of stuff I couldn't otherwise. What cards am I unimpressed with? The Long Range of Night seems fine in this deck, but not amazing. Simply because I'm aggressive enough that, like, I'm not really trying to grind here, you know? So there's actually an argument for cutting it. In fact, I almost might. Like I said, this card owns me all the time, but, like, I just really want to, like, stay focused here. And so maybe I want to cut Long Range of Night for You Are Already Dead, and then that'll, like, help me just, like, get attacks that I just really could not make otherwise. Yeah, I think it's a little bit safer. Just a cheaper card. Maybe that's crazy. I wonder if I talk myself into dumb stuff sometimes. This card's good, but... Steel, I top out at Steelbreaker. Steelbreaker's only okay. For me at 3-4. But I don't have a ton I actually want to sacrifice to it. Maybe I play the other Searchlight Companion over it. It might actually be kind of good. Like this. Because I don't really need this. And I don't need the warrior aspect of it. And actually, this deck is so cheap, maybe I just go Iron Apprentice and play 15 lands. It's kind of a thing. Kind of scary though, because I have so many 1-mana spells, and like I want to be able to like cast Keep It a Reckoner Raid on 1, and then cast my red creatures on 2. You know, so that's kind of bad. Maybe that's a little ambitious. Maybe I want to play 16. I just have no like way to like fix my draw at all. You know, so it's going to be pretty easy to flood out. It's going to be pretty easy to flood out for this deck. Yeah, I think that's a little much. Oh yeah, we'll keep it cheap. Just a bunch of cheap beaters. We'll get in there. Prevent their blockers, killer blockers. If they try to block me, then I can just grind them out with Anvil. Didn't get any Simian Slings, which is actually kind of bad. Simian Sling would have been really good for this deck. Because then I can just like guarantee like, you know, just an attack and then end up paying like regularly almost every turn, you know. That said, I think this looks good. I'm just gonna go 8 and 8. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm stoked. I'll see if we're on 1. We're on 1 it is. Let's see it. See what we got. Really hope I'm on the play. Play draw is going to be really important. Oh, this is a good hand. Let's do it. Hello. I think turn 2 I'll play Song Shaper. It actually represents more damage when I play the Lizard Blades. Bang, huh? Okay. Sure. Yeah, so I'll play Song Shaper here, and then next turn I'll probably end up like going Clawing Torment plus Lizard Blades. Uh-oh. A Generous Visitor. Yeah, Tatsunari. Well, that kind of changes my tune a little bit. I kind of want to just cast Tatsunari, and then, I mean, it's going to be annoying that they're probably going to cast Enchantment and get a bigger creature, but if I cast Tatsunari and then the next turn cast Clawing Torment, that seems like way better. So I'll just stack. Now their Fang can like kill something, but okay, sure. I have multiple 2/2s, but it's fine. Right. So what do I do here? I think I just cast Clawing Torment on this, and then attack, and then cast Lizard Blades and attack with everything. There's an argument for going like Clawing Torment on Fang, because the Fang can't trade, and then, but then they get the Generous Visitor, and the Generous Visitor continues to go off. Is that like, how scary is that? Like, I don't really want but the thing is, so I can't actually, like, send the Tatsunari to the skies. So I think that once I make the frog out of this, like, its job is done and I'm fine with the trading here. So they'd go trade, take 2, but I have another 3/3 and the Lizard Blades in play, and their board is dead. Alternatively, I could go here, attack with the team. They can only kill one of them. They could block, like, here. Actually, maybe that's better. This might be madness, but I think I'm going to go like this. Because they have to trade the Goshintai off if they want to, you know, do anything. I mean, they could like, double block on Tatsunari. Fine. Oh, they took it. Okay. This was a really aggressive play, but I think it's actually what I want to be doing. I'm not too scared of an additional 1/1 counter. Yeah, see, that's fine. Huh. Yeah, 2/4 and a 3/3. Like, okay. Oh, okay, and then you cast Teachings of Kirin. Well, 3 cards make a 1/1. You got a 4/4. See, now what I can do is I can attack with everything, and then, actually Silencers may be better than I thought, because I can attack with everything, and, oh. Or I could just do this. Yeah. Well, that worked. That was a good round 1. Cool. Happy with that. Sweet. See you for round 2. Alright, round 2. Round 2. Interesting. No red. Opponent goes first. I'm going to keep it. It's a little risky, but I got to play. Got some good cards, so we'll try it. I don't think that this is a mulligan. Oh, that's kind of bad, though. Mountain off the top one time. Let's go. Oh, red black as well, huh? An Annual of your own. It's actually kind of bad. Well, that's bad. Oh, boy. Yeah, maybe I should have pitched it. I don't know. Scrounger, yeah, okay. Yep. Let's go. Searchlight Companion. Reasonable card. If I draw a mountain anytime soon, I feel good about my spot. Well, what could this be? I mean, it's likely a ninja. What ninja do I really care if it is? I mean, like Biting Palm Ninja, I guess? Nah, we let him do it. It could be... I mean, if it's Dakuchi Shadow Walker, I kind of don't care. Like, that's like spending their entire turn to get that in play. Like, okay, yeah, say fine. Enormous Energy Blade. This is a card I'm not super scared of. And in fact, I think I just kind of... I mean, well, so it's hard to say. What do I want to do here? I can wait for them to equip this and then kill that creature after I equip it. Like, I don't really care about that. So maybe I want to get Song Shaper in play. I think I want to get Song Shaper in play. And then I might play Clawing Torment on this because it's just going to be a blocker. Well, the thing is they might sack it then. They're going to sack it anyways, right? At some point. So maybe I just like let them do this. Because I want to use my mana, right? I don't want to just sit in my hand. So they'll use this, sack it on their turn, make a 1/1, and then they'll do the drain thing. But is that better than my other options? Probably. Probably. Yeah, we'll go Song Shaper, at least. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but they got 1 black available. Um, oh boy, I don't know. I don't know. Like, do I just fire this off right now? I guess so. Like the thing is, because I have like all this other mana, like mana I want to spend on like Twisted Embrace or whatever. I have to draw another land to do Clawing Torment and Twisted Embrace in the same turn, which might end up happening. So I really want them, like if they leave this untapped, I really don't want to leave them untapped. I want them to leave it untapped because then I can attack with all the rest of this, even though they make the 1/1 out of this. Yeah, so we did it. What is? I've seen that pop up a few times now. You could sacrifice it now. Yeah. And they take a damage, so that's good. Not amazing, obviously, but fine. Ninja it? I cannot allow that. If you got some kind of pump spell here, I think it's fine. I think it's better than allowing them to like ninja something. Oh. Well, that's something that can happen. Another anvil. Well, I'm not scared of them attacking me for 4 with this now, so let's just get anvil going, I guess. I could play Ogrehead Helm. Is that better, actually? Kind of, because then if I draw another land, I have the option of like maybe like equipping this to something. Like it like adds more pressure. So my creatures don't look like they're dying anytime soon, right? So like by playing the Helm, I like get another creature in play that could like actually start to be effective, and then I had the option of drawing a land, going like reconfigure plus anvil. Yeah, I think I play Helm. They're at 5. They can't block. I got a removal spell in my hand. If this is like the -2/-2 card, I'm going to be very sad. This could be basically any ninja. Okay. Oh, it's leave the battlefield. Well, that's kind of interesting. Sure. Game 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have lethal. And a mountain. So what do I do? What do I do? I could Twisted Embrace, kill this. They go up to 9. I then attack with everything and they'd take like 1, 2, 3, 4 if I put the Embrace on this. Or I could put it on this, and then they'd have to block. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they think to sack it, you know. Alternatively, they could play Anvil. And then attack with everything. They have to like block here. I mean, they get a block on this. And if they block, like they could block here, right? And they could even block like here, and they only take 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I do this. I'm gonna put this on here because then they have no good blocks. Like it's all chumps. Yeah. Is this bad? Is there anything they can do for 1 black? I don't think so. Sure. to block. And then I'd say I think it's very hard unless they're playing the like malicious malfunction. I think is that what that card's called. Basically, unless they're playing that, like I don't see how I lose because they take 1,000,000 damage here. Even if they are, like I'm gonna go like anvil, and then like it's gonna set me up. I could even sacrifice one of the anvils. Okay. And then this will set me up to just like I'm just gonna be able to drain them. Trash a bot, sure. Double trash bot. Yeah, all right. Sure. You're just a spirit, right? So yeah, I think I just go anvil. And then if I attack with everything, they'd have to double block this, so they could go like block, but then they die. So they have to block this with something. So they could block here, take 2, 3. Yeah, they just die. Yep. Alright, we got there. Cool. Against the Anvil Mirror. Well, I didn't really anvil them, much to my disappointment, but I'm not that disappointed. Cool, see you for round 3. There you go, round 3, we're 2-0. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I go first, and I don't have any of my 1-drops, so I got a reasonable hand. Let's do it. Does opponent like their hand? Yeah, seems like it. Okay. As far as the land goes, the swamp's not bad. I'm not thrilled about drawing a land here, but I do need to cast Twisted Embrace at some point. Bloodbat. Oh, red, huh? Well, maybe my Lizard Blades just bite it here. Well, looks like it. Yeah, reasonable. I'm feeling less confident about this game. Let's see. Searchlight Companion. Let's go. I feel like my opponent has 1,000,000 cards in their hand. Oh, they're multicolor. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I really want to get the 1/1 off of this, but there's no. I have no creature spell to cast next turn. Well, unless I draw one. So I think I just attack for 1. I could have Clawing Tormented on that, actually. Maybe I should have. Probably would have been better, honestly. I'm going to tap this with the Hover Bike so that they don't get the treasure. This card's really good. Opponent's played 2 good cards so far. I've played some okay cards. Really hoping to draw a creature here. I just need to present more pressure. I mean, not only do I want the 1/1 off Kamano, but I need to present more pressure than this. Okay. Oh, a little more aggressive than I thought. Interesting. I wonder what the white's for. Well, I guess I don't even know if they're smashing the blue or the white. It's all red cards so far. Vroom vroom. And 4 mana untapped. Man, this card's good. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, they can't actually do that yet, so that's good. Well, now I kind of have to twist it. Oh, no I don't. Oh, this is much better. So I think I hover bike. And then I think I want to buy back the Searchlight Companion with the Silencer. Because then, and then I can discard Searchlight Companion and kill the Tameshi. Rather than playing the Twisted Embrace. I could just play the Twisted Embrace this turn, though. Maybe that's better. Is that better? Is it better to get the Silencer or the Twisted Embrace going? I kind of want to do the Silencer because I get the counter off it. Like, I'll hit for 3, even though I got a discard Companion to then kill this. And so I don't get the the value out of buying back. But there's also an argument for just going Twisted Embrace and killing it. And then on my next turn I can like maybe do the same thing with like the bounce back the Searchlight Companion. Yeah, actually maybe I just do the Twisted Embrace. I think maybe that's better. And actually we'll go like this. Except I don't get the counter on the Silencer. How much does that matter? Not very much, honestly. There's a danger here that I don't connect, but it seems really unlikely. Also really unsure if that was the right play or not. I kind of like it, but Searchlight Companion, your own. Kind of wrong. To make a treasure. Looks good. What else you got for me? Ooh, okay. So I think I just attack with everything. I was going to Clawing Torment on this, but maybe I don't want to now. Maybe I want to go silent like Anvil, and then attack with all 3 of these, and then... Well, the thing is I have to return Searchlight Companion if I'm going to kill this. So yeah, I think we go Clawing Torment. I really want to play the Anvil here, but I think that this is better. I don't love my position, truth be told. Like this Fable of the Mirror Breaker, this Fable of the Mirror Breaker is just incredible. I mean, it's like their whole board presence, right? That one card. Well, they can kill this now if they want to. I get to rebuy the Companion, which is Cold Comfort, but... Okay. Now they're like really within striking distance once I get the anvil online. A boar. Okay. I'm actually not that scared of that. Attacks. Attack with boar. Make a treasure. I mean, treasure's good. Really bad draw. Really bad draw. Okay. No, no. No. 2 attackers. Here we go. Do I do this? It seems really aggressive to like do this right now. Especially like when it's like threatening lethal almost. I have so much life total to play with. Just about any artifact I could draw here is good. My turn. Well, that ain't it. Well, I think I swing with the squad. I want to get like their stuff off the board here. They can block, but yeah. Sure. It doesn't matter. Ooh, that worked out. I forgot it was linked to the battlefield. That's actually really good. Okay, Tatsunari. Do I drain them here? Like, do I just sacrifice the 1/1 to get the drain? I see no reason to do that right now, actually, because it won't make the other 1/1. I just. Really scary for him to attack. Oh, we got there. Cool. All right, nice. That's a scary board state, but like I don't know, it felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. You know me, I like live in constant fear that my opponent is just gonna like flip the table on me at all times. So yeah, all right, 3-0. See you for round 4. Okay, here we go. Round 4. We are 3-0 up against a mythic opponent. All right. Let's take a look. Oh, this is a good hand. And I go first. I like it. Swamp would be sick. I got some time. And they mulliganed. Okay. I think I'm in good shape, team. We'll see. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but don't hurt either. Start with Forest. Okay. Oh boy. Here we go. Pretty reasonable opening, I think. Also, Unstoppable Ogre and Lizard Blades is quite the combo. So, Shigeki, Jukai Visionary, sure. Yeah. So I could. There is an argument for going like Rabbit Battery equip. I could put it on Lizard Blades, and then they can't really block the Lizard Blades, and I get in for 4 this turn. And the next turn I could go Ogre, Rabbit Battery. It's a little less mana efficient, but it gets some more damage in. Otherwise, I could just play Ogre, get in for 2. I know, I think I kind of like that. Alternatively, I could go Rabbit Battery on the Road Captain, but I think I'm going to put it on the Lizard Blades, get in for the most that I can. Block if you want. Sure. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. So we'll go swap. So which one don't I want to block? Or I actually could just go Twisted Embrace this turn. Is that better? Probably not, right? Yeah, go Ogre, Rabbit Battery, and then... Actually, no, maybe I do go Twisted Embrace. Attack with both. I put Twisted Embrace on, like, the Road Captain. Kill the Shigeki. No, I think I want to kill the 2/2. Because the thing is, if I go Ogre into, and then Rabbit Battery in this turn, I can't actually attack with the Blades. I mean, I could trade the Blades. It's something I could do. Alternatively... Yeah, no, I think I go like this. Put it on the Road Captain. Yeah, and we'll kill... What's in the battlefield? Tapped, yeah. We'll kill this. Sure. And this actually kind of worked out. I think that was good sequencing. I don't know. Sure. Pick it up? Okay. Oh. Well, the problem is I can't do both, right? So, yeah, I think I just go Ogre. Can't block. Reconfigure here. They go to 4, and they're in trouble. Uh-huh. Sure. They have 1 mana untapped. Hopefully it's not a Voltage Surge, it's a Kunai. Okay, I'm less scared of that. Oh, that was a bad draw. So I think what if I put Lizard Blades on here? Then they have to block it. And in fact, they have to double block it, right? And so it's really bad for them. And then I can just attack with this. Yeah, I think that's the move. Put Lizard Blades on here. I attack with all 3. They can trade with the Ogre. And then... and this, it doesn't... So it just gives a double strike. So even if they... Oh, I could even put the Rabbit Battery on here, because this will trade with anything anyways. And then no matter what they can't even like triple block to kill this. Though they're going to want to block this anyways. They have to block both of these basically, right? So it doesn't matter too much. But if I put this on here, even if they triple block it, they can't kill it. So hang on. So I think this is a clear move. And then does this actually do anything for me? Well, this they could just block with the Death Touch anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they have to block it, right? I'm like struggling with math right now. That's fine. I can wait. So either way, it gets blocked by 2, and they have to block this one. No, I think I do put the Rabbit Battery. Oh no, I tapped the mountain though. That's okay, I still think this is better. Because I don't want them to be able to kill it with Fang. So like if I only attack with a 3/3, like they double block here, it'll actually trade off with it. Whereas now, like, no matter how they block, they can't kill this, and they have to block this. So it's fine that this missed. I should have paid attention to that, though. It's going to have to be good. Brand new hand. That's what you got. Got there. Alright, cool. Really got to watch the auto tap in there. Almost threw that one. I mean, not through. I was, like, really in good shape, but you know what I mean. Like, it was just, like, not great. And then I don't know why I just, like, completely brain locked on that attack. I just was, like, really... Maybe I should, like, take a minute and get up and walk around a little bit and jamming. So, cool. Okay, that's, we're 4-0 on to round 5. Alright, round 5 it is. Round 5. Got up, drink some water, stretch, to walk around a little bit. I take breaks between rounds, and it's kind of nice. Oh, this is a hand. Yeah, and my opponent mulliganed. Huh? Yo, what do I actually start with? The rabbit battery is like an extra point of damage, but getting the Okiba Reckoner Raid gets the Reckoner Raids attacking sooner. I think I start with Reckoner Raid. Like, it's like I get the point of damage from the rabbit battery, and then I get, like, the guaranteed damage from this eventually, but, you know, it's fine. Sure. Here, I don't think I'm going to cast Anvil. I think I'm going to cast Rabbit Battery. Though, I don't know. I can't cast a lot on my hand right now, so... Like, there's an argument for just getting the Anvil going, but I have no artifacts in play even, so, like, let's just get this going. If I draw a 2-drop, I can then, like, attack with a 2-drop. This seems fine. The problem is I got, like, nothing I can actually battery at the moment, but whatever. The reality chip. Sure. Is there anything that saves this for a single blue? I don't think so. So I think I kind of want to just bore this to death. Then again, I'm not that scared of it, actually, so maybe I don't. I think maybe I just cast the Lizard Blades. Or I could cast Unstoppable Ogre. Get an attack in. But I think I want to cast Searchlight Companion first if I'm going to do that. Or do I want to cast the Lizard Blades? Kind of tough. See what they block. One block, okay. No, I don't think I'm going to bore that just yet. I think I want to develop my board. But what's the way to develop it? The thing is I need another red for one of these to be rabbit batteried. It's kind of annoying. Whereas if I like cast Lizard Blades, I could, if I draw another land, companion, battery the companion. I think I cast Lizard Blades. Yeah. Right. I think I'm going to Clawing Torment on Vector Glider. And then attack. They could have like Suit Up or something here. What else could they have? Maybe a Pump Spell. I'm not too scared of it. Put it on the Vector Glider because I can freely attack into the chip. I think I just save it with this. Okay, wow. I did not expect that. Dang. Alright, I'll take it. Tier 1. Plat 1. Here we go. Cool. Alright, 5-0. See you for round 6. And here we are, round 6. Let's see. Up against Immortal with the unique spelling. I kind of like it. I like my hand, too. I like my hand. Don't like going second, but, you know, it is what it is. Moth Rider Patrol. Okay. Starting with the 1-drop of their own, I mean, that's respectable for sure. I'll probably go into the Lizard Blades next. Nice little combo here. Exemplar, sure. Alright, bash. It's pretty good. They're attacking. Oh, never mind. Automaton. He's gonna get big. Big boy. But I don't know. I mean, my opponent had a good start. Especially if they, like, start going off here. I don't feel as confident as I might have. A bunch of tree creatures. You know, see, this is a good start from opponent. This might be a game I'm actually in danger in. Maybe I should have cast Lizard Blades, I don't know. Well, it seems like a spew, but getting it going, like, it's gonna, like, do better on this board, right? Like, see, this is really good. Sure. Get in for 3. An anvil. An anvil. Well, what do I do? I think I cast Lizard Blades here. There's an argument for anvil. There's an argument for anvil. I think Lizard Blades just kind of like puts a stop to like any ground offense they have. They like basically are only attacking me with this, and then it like puts them in really awkward situations like on the board. I think it's the Lizard Blades. I don't want to just trade off Automaton for Exemplar, so no. No, I mean, I guess I could. I don't think so, though. I think we're going to have a hard time getting through this game, though. Really good ground defense for my opponent. Papercraft decoys may be kind of bad. Maybe I should have taken that out. I'm actually hoping for a land here. I really want to double spell this turn. I mean, I guess you get an additional 1/1 counter out of it, and it, like, redraws the card, like, I don't know. This is not an insane turn. I think it's fine, you know. Sure. Hit me for 4. The damage is getting real. Okay, this is a decent draw, at least. The problem is I can't actually... Now I regret casting the Lizard Blades because I can't, like, Reckon a Raid and Anvil or something like that. What I could do is, like, decoy... attack with the team, and then I have you are already dead. Or maybe I ogre Exemplar attack with the team. They could like trade here, but I kind of want them to trade off Generous Visitor. I sort of want to get Anvil going. What do I think? Really wanted this to be a swamp. I'd feel so much better. But no use complaining about that. I'm gonna cast Papercraft Decoy. Attack with the team. And then cast Reckon a Raid. If they get 2, oh, they're just gonna take it. All right. Maybe I should be taking a bit more of a controlling position because I do have like this card that'll slowly drain them out. And I have like a little more life gain here, but I think I'm taking too much heat to do that. Boy, they got a nice focused deck, don't they? They got a nice focused deck. Hit me for 5. Leave all their mana untapped. Well, I kind of want to just cast Searchlight Companion and then attack with the team. I could put the Lizard Blades on the Road Captain. That doesn't really seem like it. The reason why I cast Searchlight Companion is because it'll chump this for a turn, but actually I can do that in like a later turn, right? Like maybe it's more important to get something else going here. I think maybe I cast Anvil, actually. I think maybe this is the turn to cast Anvil. Because it'll like replace a blocker when it trades with something, and then or it could be Lizard Blades onto like Road Captain or something like that. I kind of don't want to just trade off Lizard Blades, but I might have to. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cast Anvil and Jam. Do I just want to attack the decoy and like trade off that way? I think so. Yeah. Let's jam like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I'm going to have a 1/1. And they're good. And it's like if they don't block anything, then they're in trouble. Sure. That seems fine. Yes. Okay. I'm in a little bit of danger, that's for sure. Imperial Oath. Well, that's a problem. That actually super locks me up, doesn't it? I think the best thing I could do at this point now is just like buy as much time as possible. So now do I sacrifice this 1/1 to just do a drain and get like the extra drain out of this? I think I might actually. It's kind of tough. So next turn I think I'm going to attack with Automaton. Like cast Searchlight Companion, attack with Automaton. They got to do some mana blocking here, right? So I'm going to put them to 4. And then I might even attack with this too. And so they definitely got to do some blocking. Yeah, I think I sacrifice this. Cloying Torment. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. So if I put Cloying Torment on this, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. I got 4 blockers. Put the Cloying Torment on here. They can hit me for 3, and then they got to get him for 3 more damage, and they kind of can't really with the current board, right? And then I could just sacrifice Lizard Blades. I'll put them to 2. And then they have to like gain life or kill me, basically. Yeah. They could have like a power pump here or something. There's ways I die here. There's definitely ways I die here, but I think this is the best move. I could have cast Searchlight Companion, and maybe that was the move, because it does like give me like another turn. But this actually just, if they basically have to kill me this turn, which they could. So maybe that was stupid. I don't know. So if I play Searchlight Companion instead, Like, say I play Searchlight Companion, I don't sacrifice the Lizard Blades. I sacrifice... No, I would still sacrifice Lizard Blades because I don't want to sacrifice Companion, because my plan is to block with Companion. So I'd actually have to wait and do it on their turn. But I don't get the 1-1 then. So it doesn't matter too much. But then I block. So they'd be at 3, right? And then I do the block. And then on my turn, I could do it. It gives them one more turn. It kind of ends up being the same, right? Choose blockers. Yeah. We'll go bang, 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 bang. I'm taking 5. If they got, so actually no, we'll go like this, right? Taking 4. I don't think there's anything that gives +2 that kills me any differently. I mean, no, there's the 1 white trick, but it is what it is. Yeah, and then because I have an artifact to cast, so I will be able to do Anvil. If they got a pump, they got a pump. Oh, no, they got a ninja. Okay, well, that's game. They hit me for Exaxes. God damn. Alright. That's really annoying. I feel like if I would have had a swamp that game instead of the double mountain, I would have won that game instead of lost. It's all it took. Really annoying. I thought I was going to clean sweep this one. Now I'm nervous. Alright, that's okay. Round 7. Round 7 it is. Let's take a look. Let's see, we were 5-1. I got a fine hand. It's okay. Not crazy about it. Forest. Well, swamp's not bad. Oh, now I draw Reckoner Raid. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go Lizard Blades first. Use my mana better, and then depending on what I get, I could set up the Tatsunari Reckoner Raid multi-turn thing, you know? Though I might go just Hover Bike into Reckoner Raid. We'll see. Well, no, because that just slow plays it. Preserver? Sure. Right. So do I just play Tatsunari? I don't think so. There's like so many ways it dies when I have like the guaranteed 3/3 next turn. Except to do that, like I have to take an awkward turn no matter what, basically. I have to take an awkward turn no matter what. Because if I just cast Tatsunari, I expose it. So otherwise I play High Speed Hover Bike and then I just choose not to play Reckoner Raid, and then next turn I can go Tatsunari Reckoner Raid, and that's pretty good. But it's like really taking this turn off to like play extra safe. Is that what I should do? I think so. I'll just do this. I feel behind though. I mean, we'll see how I feel when I get Tatsunari going, but... Bike seems only okay here. It's like... It's really awkward that... I mean, it can't attack, but it seems like a really low impact card on this board. Well, Christ. Now can I even afford to go Tatsunari into Reckoner Raid? Kinda. I think multiple 3/3s, and then I can like, I don't know, do some double blocking or something. Maybe I should just go Twisted Embrace though. Twisted Embrace, kill this, attack for 4. They're gonna attack me back for 4. Maybe I just go Twisted Embrace, leave this back to block. I can maybe force block on Preserver, and then I can start going off with Tatsunari. That's not bad. Right? Because I got to kind of defend myself. I'm actually under more pressure than they are. I really don't want to take the other hit from this. Though if they have any removal, it's kind of bad. But I think this is the play. I'll just wait. I'll just trade if I gotta. I wonder how different this game would have been if I was on the play. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm gonna get hit here. Sure. Actually, the tapping right. Yep. Okay. Cool. I suppose I could have waited and done it, like cast it afterwards. I was thinking that like they would give the counter on this, but it's the second one. So actually, I kind of missed like a drain there. I could have attacked, or I could. What I want to do though is crew with the hover bike, double block on something. We'll just block here. Great. That's so good for me. I mean, that's annoying. Will they hit their own Reckonerid? And they're going to cast it? Okay. Okay, so what do? I think I cast Reckonerid first because then the toad will come in as a 4/4. Yep. Good. Okay. Then we cast Rabbit Battery. How do I want to do this? I really don't want them to hit me with the Tech Wrecker, I guess. But what's the play? I think it's Rabbit Battery. Rabbit Battery becomes a 2/2. I kind of want to put it on the hover bike. I could put it on the toad and just attack with the toad. I mean, I'm under more pressure than they are is the problem. And then I could put it back on Tatsunari. Like, do I just wait? I could attack with the hover bike too. Maybe I just attack with the hover bike. I wait. Yeah, I think maybe that's the move. Wait, no, it's got reach. Never mind. I like this. So that's 3 enchantments I've spent, 4 enchantments, so I got 3 more enchantments in the deck. So how important is keeping Tatsunari alive here? Oh. Okay. I'll draw a mountain, and mountain is not very good. I think I attack with the Road Captain. I think I put Rabbit Battery on the Road Captain. They have to double block. They could, like, they'll trade it with, like, this, I guess. And then I could put this back on here. I could just attack with this, but I don't think that's great. Like, this Blossom Prancer is kind of keeping me back. but I want them to trade off Road Captain. So, like, if I put it on Road Captain, yeah, I think I'll do that. Don't love my spot. That's kind of what I figured what would happen. Jesus, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll do the same thing. Right. They might trade with their own Road Captain, I guess. I just gotta get through this Blossom Prancer somehow. Sure. But I can't, the thing is I can't just attack with the 4/4 because... maybe I'm spewing a little bit, I don't know. I can't just attack with the 4/4 because they'll just kill with the Tech Wrecker. I'll keep this in my hand for now. I need to start drawing a little better. Let's take it. Okay. Do I just jam the silencer? I'm kind of tempted to now. Nah, I see no reason to do that. I do feel like I'm in trouble, though. Really could use my Clawing Torments. That would be so huge. Ogre would be decent. Yeah. Man, oh man, oh man. I gotta draw better here. You got a 2/4. Two for Vigilance. Do I trade off 2 creatures for it? Or just trade off my Tatsunari? I think I just gotta trade off Tatsunari. I don't really see an option. I don't want a 2-for-1 myself here. I really don't even want to take the damage. Yeah, we'll just do this. I only have a few enchantments left in the deck, but this has to die anyways first. Like, I don't know. Patchwork Automaton. This is just like just too big to get through. It's very annoying. think what I might do is crew here. And then I'm going to reconfigure onto this. I'm going to attack with everything. They could block here, right? And then, like, let these get through. I mean, they might block here, 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 and then in which case I would have to, like, ninjutsu onto ninjutsu this and discard Automaton to kill the Blossom Prancer to save my hover bike. Is that bad? I think I kind of have to do it. I'm not crazy about this. But it's kind of trading my 4/4 and the 2/2. Like, it's actually getting rid of the Blossom Prancer is the thing. So while this is like kind of bad, like I'm like eating my 4/4, well, my 3/3 really. Oh wait, no, it's a combat damage. God damn it, it doesn't actually work like I wanted it to. Never mind. Like, this is what I was saying with this card before. Like, you actually like have to attack, and it's like kind of bad. But well, at least I got a board. I mean, I don't know. That was a bad attack, I guess. Well, all right. I'm drawing horribly, however. They're gonna hit me with this 5/5 Vigilance Haste. I really could have used some more action this game. Stop on my upkeep. An anvil. You're not Trampler, are you? No. So I cast the anvil. I think I have to sacrifice Rabbit Battery. I have to start threatening to drain them. I think I have to start threatening to drain them, and like hopefully I could like maybe like draw Ogre, get an attack in for 3. Well, except I'm gonna have to block this turn, but. So dead. Yeah, okay. Now I have to double block. This Blossom Prancer owned me. It really did. My hand was like kind of low impact too. Hover Bike really didn't do anything. Oh, I'm just dead. Okay. I don't know. I like even had the Tatsunari going, but I don't know. I didn't have enough gas. Like my hand was just like too weak to like what they had on the board. They had multiple Reckon Raids too, so it's kind of annoying. All right, that's fine. Round 8. Round 8 it is. Round 8. Let's see. Hopefully I'm on the play and I got a good one. Let's see. Opponent goes first and I don't. Well. Oh my god, you guys. Alright. I think Song Shaper goes because I got the other 2 drops. Yeah. Okay, alright. Here we go. It's a game. Modern Age, sure. I'm really gonna have to pull this one out, though. I think I lead on Lizard Blades. I'm gonna be really sad if I just drop 3 like this, go 5-0, and then just drop 3 in a row. here. The Ancient Fang. Actually kind of annoying on this board. Place. Well, I could play Unstoppable Ogre and Bash. What's a better play here? If I play Unstoppable Ogre, then I have an opportunity to like go Lizard Blades onto Ogre and put them in a really bad spot, which is kind of why I want to do this, while also playing another spell. So really don't like my spot though. Sure. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be my play. Yeah. I'll go like that, that's fine. Sure. Ninja? Or they're just playing a blocker. This could be like Tech Wrecker or something. Though depending on the ninja, it might not be that bad. And props for Steve. Okay, that's pretty good. But not the end of the world. Because it's still like a tempo negative play and they have a Tech Wrecker? Okay. What's the play? I think it's like just like Searchlight Companion, I guess. And they got an error, they got a Prosperous Thief. I think I would just play Searchlight Companion, get that, because it's like it spends most of my mana. All the rest of this I can pay for 2 mana, right? And by playing the Companion, I can like set up like a Silencer to like deal with the problem. And it kind of like starts getting me a little bit of value. Also wears the Lizard Blades well, though I think what I'm going to be doing is double blocking on Tech Wrecker this turn, though I'm not crazy about it. They'll trade Tech Wrecker for Lizard Blades. And then if they have like some sort of spell that they want to play, they're only getting my bonus 1/1 from the Searchlight. It's not like they're like truly owning me. Yeah. This could still be bad. I think I block like this though. So I think I'm going to attack with Searchlight Companion, bounce it, play the Ninjutsu the Silencer to kill the Tech Wrecker. Is that what I want to do? I'm under a lot of pressure. And they're going to attack me back for a bunch. But then I can play Automaton. I got Companion in my hand. The thing is, if I allow Tech Wrecker to just attack me and destroy something, that's kind of bad too. Like, I don't think I can afford the 2-for-1 there. So I think I take the tempo hit this turn. Discard Song Shaper because I think all of the other cards in my hand are better. I can't really block. Okay. is... Well, actually... I could go Ogrehead Helm. Reconfigure onto here. Attack with this. Right. I want to do it the other way. Why can't I stack... Oh my god. I wanted to stack my triggers differently. That's really bad. It just, like, auto-stacked them? Like, what do I have to do to, like, not do that? That's really bad. That's really bad. So do I sacrifice... Do I do this, is the question. Do I sacrifice the silencer? That's a 4/3. The thing is, if I do this and I don't hit a creature, I'm in such bad shape. I don't think I do, but I want the extra cards. And it's my, like, one opportunity to, like, get them. Man, oh man, oh man! I wish I would have, like, controlled the triggers or something like that. That's so bad. God damn it. I don't want to, because I think it's only, like, drawing one card and sacrificing my board presence. I don't think I do it. That's a huge spew, though. That's unbelievable. Because if I would have done both, I absolutely would have done both. One of their cards. Do I block this? There's so many ninjas that it's, like, bad if I don't. But if they, like... Oh boy, do I block this? It's so easy for them to just blow me up either way. Like, combat in this format's so tough. I don't think I do. They want to ninja that, they can, I guess. Alright. Puzzle maker. Okay. Oh, that's bad. At 5. I guess I play swap. I'm going to swap this over to here, I think, and then attack, get in for 4, sacrifice the road captain, because it's just they can block here, in which case I think I'm in really bad shape. If I, like, attack with both, and then they block. They go to 2. I still have a silencer on the field. Like, I think I really need to draw the cards this turn. I think I just cast Tatsunari, I guess. Yeah. an argument for reconfiguring, making it a 4/4. I think I just cast Tatsunari though. Blow me up. Am I dead? The Boon of Seiju? Some kind of ninja, apparently. Listener specialist, that's bad too. And I'm drawing like trash. I'm drawing so bad. Like I really could have used more action. I got 7 mana. You know, I got more than the blue-green deck drawing cards, you know? This is only a 2/2. I'm at 3. I think I cast the Tatsunari. Attack with everything. They probably won't block with... Well, they'll probably block with Puzzle Maker, right? In which case, you are already dead it. Actually, maybe I attack with... If I attack with all 3, they'll block, like... They'll probably block, like, here, won't block here, or maybe even, like, here and here, right? And I can trade with You Are Already Dead, and then I'm losing the Ogre Ad Hum, getting in for 2. They're not going to let the Silencer through, right? But there's no benefit to just casting Tatsunari first. Right. Alright. Yeah, so let's battle and see what happens. Alright, so we go, You're Already Dead on the flyer. We're gonna put it on this. Well, because I'm dead either way with this. Actually, I'm just dead to this basically, unless I do something really special here. No, that's it. Okay, well, and then they're just gonna serve, and I die. Yeah, I guess this was a really disappointing loss. I really thought I was gonna trophy this one. I would go 5-0, and then I just get creamed. You know, and I don't even know what to say. Like, I try to be positive for these videos. That was really disappointing. That was really disappointing. I don't know. I think I built correctly. You know, I mean, I could have played like these more expensive cards, I guess. But like, even in like those games where like, okay, like there were, maybe in the game I lost, like Long Reach and Night could have helped me eventually, I suppose. You know, I could have maybe played 15 lands, but then like one of the games I lost it, like I like mulliganed because I didn't have enough colored sources. That was the problem, is I didn't have enough colored sources, you know. So I don't know. I think the game that I was closest to like winning, that like I maybe could have played differently, was definitely the game against the Blossom Prancer. Like maybe I could have navigated that differently. I don't know. I felt like I drew like really bad cards against what they were doing, kind of like. Again, if I would have just drawn one of my Clawing Torments, that game would have been over, right? Then maybe that's a slight embellishment, but I don't even think so, honestly. Yeah, and then what? I lost the one game against the green-white deck by just an inch. Like, maybe if I had cast the spirit, like the spirit thing, but like, I think that was the wrong play, is the thing, you know, like, it's, yeah, like I lost what they had in their hand, I lost to the ninja, but I don't think that was correct, you know, so, I don't know. Let me just clean my prizes here. I really thought, I haven't trophied in ages, I thought that was going to be it. Alright, what do we got? Easy Paseju. Up next is probably Master's Rebuke. I don't really like the white decks that much. They're fine, but I find that they're less about doing like this sort of thing. If I am going to be playing white, like I thought that this was going to be a pretty important card going into the format, but like you just don't care about vehicles that much. Like, you really just don't want to be messing with it all that much, and so it's like an important card in a deck I don't want to play. Let's just take this Seiju. Okay, I'll take the Mythic Wild card. No, all these cards are not amazing. Like, this is all replaceable. We'll take Prosperous Thief. Here's probably Generous Visitor, unless, yeah, definitely Generous Visitor. This card was fine. It wasn't amazing. It was really awkward, honestly, a lot of the time. Like, it was okay. Having to throw your dudes away kind of blows. Having to get it through to make it more than a 2-1 kind of sucks. Like, well, I mean, it's got the ninjutsu power, but, you know, I don't know. It's like... I mean, we kind of saw the problem with it. It's a card that can only kill things when you like have attacks that you can make, you know. So like that's actually like kind of narrow, and you have to have creatures in your hand. It's not that it doesn't do anything, but it's not exciting. This is not an amazing rare. I would not prioritize this, but there's nothing else good in the pack. I wouldn't prioritize this either. It's like almost the Tranquil Cove. The boar's fine, right? But I think it's almost the Tranquil Cove, right? You could pick this, but I mean, pick some fixing early. Might be alright, you know. It's not Discover the Impossible. I don't think it's either the multicolor cards. It's not either of these. Stalker's like maybe one of the worst green commons, while still being a fine green common. Like all green's commons are good, which is why green's good. But this is, you know, not that important. Tranquil Code maybe. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to be a negative Nancy. That one hurt my feelings. That was not good. I really thought I was getting there, and just to get like beat up at the end, you know. Also, it's kind of funny, you know. So I started this draft, and I wonder if there's any truth to this. I started this draft like in the middle of the day, kind of, and then I had a bunch of stuff going on, and then I like completed it towards like the end of the day, and then it felt like the caliber of my opponents just skyrocketed. I mean, of the 4, so I played the first 4 matches, and then I played the second 4 matches, and then like, you know, I won the first 4, and then won the 5th one against the mythic opponent. And then lost 3 is I think how that went, you know. So it was like my second half of the day like was like a mythic opponent and then 3 people who beat me. I don't know, maybe that's superstition, but yeah. Anyways, I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.